Hello, good morning. I am Seema Garg, Associate Professor in Chemistry, SPC Government College, Ajmer. Today, I welcome to all dignitaries on dais, participants, students, and viewers. For Gyaan Ganga program 2021, it is organized by our Chemistry Department, SPC Government College, Ajmer. Today, I am going to demonstrate FTIR instrument. This FTIR instrument is having model number ABBB Bowman MP it is ABBB Bowman MB3000 FTIR designed and patented by Dr. Henry Buse. Complete specifications are detector, DTGS with zinc selenium windows, internal light source silicon carbide, long life, signal to noise ratio 50,000 is to 1, spectral range is 492 8500 inverse centimeter, resolution better than 0.7 inverse centimeter. FTIR instrument was purchased under FIST DST New Delhi project, which was procured by Dr. Dinesh Gupta in the year 2010. Cost of MB3000 FTIR was 12,73,500 in Indian rupees in the year 2011. Standard operation procedure of MB3000 FTIR. Step 1. Switch on the computer and then instrument. Step 2. Wait until all the 3 LEDs will be stable and will glow in green color. Step 3. After that, double click on horizon MB icon on your desktop. The screen will look as like this type of screen you can be observed. Step 4. Before connecting the software and instrument, please check the below things on the software, that is desktop. Resolution 4, scan 16, acquisition mode, transmittance, detector gain is 81. Step 5, click on connect icon, which looks similar like as on instrument. The screen will look like this. After click on connect icon, the last LED which will looks like similar on software and instrument will start blinking. First, we will take reference as air as a reference and we will get spectra of air on the screen. ATR, attenuated total reflection technique for sampling of FTIR. Earlier we are using for sampling KBI pellet technique, Nusol for liquid, but this is different and it is a 4th generation technique. By this technique we can do better, we can get better result than earlier technique. I am going to show you my recorded video of this ATR technique on FTIR. 3000 FTIR. First we have to on our computer and then our instrument, right? Then we have to wait, this all 3 LEDs lights should be in green in color. After the double click, we have to on this instrument already because it takes time. So it is software of Horizon MB. It is on our desktop, which already I had double on it, And then we have to check here parameters. This we have to connect with the instrument. Desktop will connect with the instrument here. So it will give you yellow green signal. Then first we have to measure as a reference air. Here I had mentioned air. Today I had taken this. And then we have to check these parameters. Resolution should be 16, scans 4, measurement 1, acquisition mode is transmittance, range is 550 to 4000, detector gain is 81. So this information we have to check on the desktop. Then after that we are going to use FTIR. FTIR, it is a different technique to measure infrared spectroscopy. Earlier we had seen that of preparing KBR pellets. Earlier we were doing by using potassium bromide as a analytical gate and small quantity of potassium bromide, and then sample, it is grind, and then we are preparing the pellets. So these are the accessories for preparing the pellets. And for liquid we are using Nuzol. So these are the accessories. Previously we are doing IR by using this technique. This is the third generation technique. Now FTIR is a attenuated total reflection technique. It is used for raw material verification, quality control and scientific research. In this FTIR technique, there is no need, all type of sample, size, quality and all type of samples we can measure from this FTIR. In this FTIR, how our spectra in FTIR, attenuated total reflection, is collected, we have to we required source of light, IR source, and then FTIR crystal. Here it is FTIR crystal. It is made up of either silicon or germanium or diamond. The FTIR crystal must have a higher refractive index than the sample investigated. The sample is placed on FTIR crystal. See here, we will add our crystal. Just a minute. We can do both solid or liquid. By this technique. It should be cleaned before using, and then we have to make contact of right. Then I am going to measure here. This is a sample. It is a sample. Which I had recorded. Okay. See here. We can evaluate the peaks of this graph on the screen, and we can do printing of the spectra also. We can take spectra also. So this technique is very useful to detect because it is independent from sample material, size and shape of the molecule. So it is a very useful technique. Let's we take first printout of this air. I had given this command of air. You will get like that, right? And you will also evaluate the peaks which are coming on the screen. Okay, for listening me. Have to clean this FTIR crystal with low boiling solvent. It may be acetone, chloroform or methanol. Then we have to double click on Horizon MB software. It is searching. This I am telling you about this FTIR. FTIR is a new technique for measurement of IR spectra. It is a 4th generation technique. In this FTIR, it requires source, IR source, then crystal. Crystal may be made up of silicon, germanium or diamond. Here we have diamond crystal. And then we have to clean it properly. Now it is Horizon MB is software is open. We have to check this. First we have to connect this desktop with our instrument. So it is connecting and this signal is turning to yellow green signal, right? Here first we will take this air as a reference. And then we have to check this parameters. Here I am changing this. It is not a sample. Oh, just a minute. It is air. Alright. See the spectra of air. So we had taken this and we can print out also this spectra. Here in acquisition parameters we have to check this resolution 16, scans 4, measurement 1, transmittance, starting range and stop range. It is 550 to 4000. Detector it is 81. Then we can use our sample for measurement. We have to clean it properly and then we have to place our sample. Sample may be your solid or liquid. At present we have two types of means we can do for solid or liquid. At present in new 5th generation, gas cell is also introduced in FTIR. See here. Then we have to make contact of the sample with this FTIR. See here. Now I am going to measure it. Here. It is our sample and we can name it sample. Sample, right? This is your sample. It contain, we can see the peaks and we can mathematically also evaluate this picking. Okay, so we can get here spectra of the sample. Here I had used solid sample. Okay, next I am going to take spectra of liquid sample. This in FTIR spectra we can from sample size, material and shape of the compound. So it is very useful technique and it will take less time and more sensitive than our earlier used KBR palette and nozzle technique. So it is very useful. Now I am going to take new sample. Again we have to clean this FTIR. We have to remove this. We have to clean this tip and then we have to clean this with low boiling solvent. It may be your chloroform, methanol or acetone. Clean it properly, dry it with tissue. And then it is now ready for second sample, which I am going to take of liquid sample. Properly and then tight it. Now you can add place liquid sample. Make it contact with sample, right? Then I am going to measure sample to liquid sample. I am going to mention here it is a liquid sample.
right? Now measure this liquid sample. See here, this is the liquid sample. Red color one spectra is of liquid. So this is the way to measure the IR spectra by ATR technique. This ATR crystal must have a higher refractive index than the sample investigated. We have to keep in our mind the sample is placed on the ATR crystal. It should be in good contact with the crystal and sample. It is very important. The sample is placed on ATR crystal due to its wave-like properties. The IR light slightly useful for this spectrum. Thank you very much for today's lecture.
Thank you very much.